Alright. Hello everyone. Um sorry about the delay for today. Long story short, my phone needed replacing. I'll get back into it. Yeah, ice cream. I don't know who you think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwanted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boys? Speak to me thus. Know you not who I am? I am Isi of Namine, a farmer, like my father before me and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kai's retainer, the leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, one dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. What was not nominated home brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one, and the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning the village to the ground. We only just begin to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're planning, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now I shall respect his wishes. We must continue forward to our final destination, the house of the fierce, proud headquarters of Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of small spring. Come, I will show you. This way. We must dive into the water. Have no fear, Zemroth. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. Aren't I blessed to where I don't need to hold my breath at all? Here I think it's swimming days were behind us. I was gonna say, do I have a breath meter or something like that? What the frig is this, like his fishing pole or something? Whatever. Discovered a new location. How come mounts can swim, but they can't travel on the water surface? Only underneath. How invigorating! Congratulations, my friend. You've come to the House of the Fierce. You are Zema Skyshatter, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we are the Domain and Liberation Funds, and we are honored to receive you, if you would be so good as to follow me. I have a feeling it's going to be voice acting.
This is the House of the Fears. But there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are the stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Did they change her voice?
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
Explaining without actually talking.
The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
Please take a breath, man.
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, it would be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Well, as you can see, they went to great lengths to disable their Aetherite. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. They said it's hardly... That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. You should hear this, Zemroth. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12s never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering, and honestly, though we honestly thought we had him on the back foot one moment, and then we were pressing home our advantage. The next, we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. And yes, he used his cheating armor. One by one, my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. They would dance amidst the blades for a time, then draw close as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning to him. The weight of one's life is no different than that of 1,000. A challenge has been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience. He desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, something. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons at least held his interest. He took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by the ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present to those of defeated enemies as gifts. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords. Well, to be perfectly honest, it's just like this is a game to me, too. Since it is. We all feel the same, but, my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not just, but the strong. And the strong become heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right. To be just without strength, our path has one end. Well, that's shiny. I've been playing a lot of Mario Odyssey the past couple days. I've had the game for a while, but I never actually played through it. And I was like, you know what? It's about time I actually do this. I just got to New Donk City. Mayhap a brief respect is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not have warranted a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat the villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede that it might be somewhat lacking. but it has been a haven in these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come too little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Xeno soon put paid to that with the aid of Yotsuyu and the secrets she sold. Zamroth, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. I mean, I spoke to like 3 people, so that's about it. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As for the Alamegan resistance and struggle, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precautious position in which we find ourselves, in the wake of a doomed rebellion. We are few and our enemies legion. We are weak and they strong. Yet with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. Aye, that it will. With the hero of the Eorzea at our side, we cannot lose. There's just one problem. He has that cheating armor. It seriously is cheating. It, like, nullifies my damage to almost nothing. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though, now that I think of it, I myself had been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be both of our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Zamroth. Let us go among the people and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardships. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you if that's alright. By all means, we would be glad of your company and your perspective. Namai is not far. I say we begin there. Was accepted. What door is it? Gotta dive in the water. Oh, so the video I did last time when I was doing what's it called? Episode 63, I found out afterwards that apparently my program had switched both my sound devices for recording to things that don't exist. It was some weird numerical number thing. It's like, oh, this is the number, this is the the headphones you're using, or this is the speaker you're using. So the entirety of episode 63 was completely mute with no sound whatsoever. So I'm going to have to redo that. But I'm waiting for after I complete after I get this showing, I'm gonna do a new game plus to repeat the part that got completely muted out. It won't exactly be a first impression just for that one episode, but I don't want to upload the whatchamacallit soundless version. Zimroth, I'm glad to see that you two put together your garb. Bleh! Zimroth, I'm glad to see that you two put thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activities. I did. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while we're wearing garb of a shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants, Zemroth as our leader, and we as his assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, then I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let's begin. Were you the one who came with the general? No. I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again, though the Imperials never sealed to off our borders. Folks like you have taken to avoiding Yanza ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it's only gotten worse. I forgot to use my experience. Get my experience buff. Right. I'm back. You, a merchant? Forgive my skepticism, but you strike me less of a man of commerce and more a common sellsword. Give your best impression of Hancock. That does little to assure my doubts. If anything, makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Okay. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me for my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village and purged it of its insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send as soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxury. I know not what you can sell, merchant, but I don't doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Wait, what? That a wolf man? This isn't a playable race. A traveling merchant? With meat, perchance? Better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eye upon me, you know, not the lupin. Surely you have not seen... Surely you have not been long in Zanza, or else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Foreign peddlers in Namai? Whatever you sell, I have no money to buy it, or perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Zanza who's fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Mosin, but they have not. Had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There's the Dome and Exclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dario Moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. I'm tripping over my tongue today. I'm also exceedingly tired, probably because I started streaming later than I usually do, and I had trouble going to sleep last night. Just a little bit. What the? Oh, that's a person. Ow. I've seen these looks before. That same weary hopelessness. It's just like Ala Ganaha. Oh, I was trying to talk to Yagiri. Zemroth, what have you learned? Lisa and I countered much of the same. They had been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Heian to return, and without him... Second. Oh, water's good. Let's not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak to the others outside the village. Lise and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Zemroth, I ask you to look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. All the way over there, huh? Don't you hate it when it feels like there's a hair on your tongue, but there isn't? So you can't there's nothing for you to take off, but you just have to stay with the feeling there. Finding Caterpillar? This is the big threat? Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. You could have booted them in the head. What am I doing here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' grave. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it is my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Yikes. Golden Carnation. Caterpillar's just hungry. Why we gotta kill it? You know, I'm seeing a lot of these caterpillars, but I'm not seeing any butterflies. This implies that they don't easily make it to adulthood. Oh, the other ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Oh, you found some. Thank you so much, sir. That was nice. That was twice you saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me. I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the man who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path throughout the terraces. I'll show you. Fortunately, it's the people who suffer the most in war. I'm headed the right way. Get off a cliff. Guessing I have to get up there somehow. Question is, how? Through here, apparently. On, make mount speed faster. Oh, an Aether curve. Forgot about these things. Wait here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them about your homeland. Azami? Azami! Where are you? Azami! What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. He saved me from monsters, brother. He even helped me to pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village now. You're scaring me. I said go! Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that. But it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. Oh, she told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Cayenne, and they came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground begging for mercy, made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserve to die. Sheesh, man, what the frig? I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear that he'd do to my sister, that what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is a wrong word in the wrong ear and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. Jeez, man. She's a freaking child! What the heck? Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. And this is all we got. So please don't take it from us. Flowers disappeared. Oh wait, no they didn't. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. The soldiers had no reason to beat up children. The only thing is maybe to intimidate them, but what they were doing was above and beyond what they could have gotten away with. They were just abusing them because they could. Because they had the power to do so, which is messed up. You are come at a good time, Zemroth, but we recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? I was not aware of these events. The boy, you see, he told you all of this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find to marshal my emotions. Would Lord Ian have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible. Now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Oh, finally some gear that's above what my current gear level is. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might. Did you hear that? Quickly, you must find a place to hide. I didn't hear nothing. Not a single gosh darn thing. There was no sound.
Imperials.
Oh, this was going to be great. I'm sure they're just here to have a friendly chat and pass out cookies.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity,
Bull.
you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks. Cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
He's gonna choose the farmer boy.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
Jeez, they took most of the village.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall, but before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lys. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Mistake to let your emotions get the best of you. I actually was thinking Maybe I should do this as ninja. It feels more appropriate since the quest line is ninja or samurai. Since this is I'll do ninja. Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me, Samurai, we must hurry. I feel like I should do this quest line as ninja because it kind of fits the theme. Like I said, ninja or samurai. One would be better though. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here, it's a shinobi's tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. Bleh, I can't talk. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Where circumstances differ, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use the blowguns to incapacitate them. For shinobi such as you, this should have proved no challenge. Nevertheless, practice is in order. Did she say that because I'm playing a ninja right now, or was it just in general? Like, what happens if I had said it as samurai? There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, they should fall within moments. Search your surroundings for the Imperial soldier. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldier using the blowgun with. Ah, there he is. Boom! Headshot! Back shot, I guess. Gotta take into account the drop-off. Well done, my friend. Now, give me your map. Is there a vantage point from which you may observe the fire upon... Oh, crud! Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. I wonder what happens to those guys who like fall asleep because of like these sleep darts and things like that. How's that gotta be for them? Because they gotta wake up and like, what the frig happened? It's a good thing all these people are standing far enough away from each other that they can't see each other falling down. I thought he was gonna fall in the water. I was like, oh, he's dead. Last Imperial symbol crumbles to the ground. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Go, boat! Go! Get up on top of this rock. So how do I get it? Ah, there it is. Weasel? There we go. I am Groot. Excellent work, Samroth. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castern to the south. Luminous. Once it was the base of operations for the Garlean occupation, until 10 or so years ago, when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spied 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. I gotta say, your character's gotta have some lungs if he's able to shoot a blow dart that far. Only see one. Oh. What was that? What was that? These sentries slumber side by side, though others appear to be forthcoming. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not where I shot them, but whatever. Oh. Fine work, Samroth. Old Bullrow would be proud. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Sir, the An from the outer villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention! Shortly, you all will be transported to a facility in the distant on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. Most specifically, you'll be tasked with repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. What the frig? Are these guys idiots? What the... It's like, well, people of the same race and nationality as you broke our machines, so you who don't know how to even use the machines need to repair it. I mean, one thing, they share no responsibility for that, because it was someone else who did it. Second, if I were them, I wouldn't want to force people who don't know how to deal with machines to fix my weapons of war. Next thing you know, you'd be like riding the mech and it blows up in your face. Because it's like, oh, whoops, sorry. The people who fixed it didn't know how to fix it. If you can perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villagers may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other racial elements. Is that what you want? I'm pretty sure the Confederacy aren't going to be attacking normal people. They're going to be attacking the Empire. Deal with this rebel. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. Finally starting to get some things that are better than what I currently have. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. For a mercy, spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. What the frig? Docky soldier, spindly soldier, strapping soldier. What the frig? Speak softly lest the others hear us. What of the outside? That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did, these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution prevents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a change of the guard is. You have your pickup uniforms. They shall not protest. Let's see if we can see which one has a higher rank. I don't think there's a rank that matters, but this one's closest to my size, I guess. Upon further consideration, you realize that such an ambition would be better served. Realize that such ambition would better serve you on the battlefield. What? It would probably be considered obscene to wear this uniform in polite company. What? This guy is much bigger than me. I mean, I guess I'm the right height. Although the uniform is a little large for your taste, with a few minor adjustments, it appears as though it could suffice. Okay, need to adjust it. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the seeking soldier of their uniform. You have chosen one to your liking then? Excellent. I shall hide these ones where no one will find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. It didn't matter! It didn't matter! Gabutu and Tigger should match the Owagi, Kamika, and Chota in possession. What the freak? And with that, you have a full set. I am sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the village the proper Imperial salute to complete the deception. Convince them to come here where we will be waiting to deal with them. Bottomless burlap sack? An infinite supply? What? Okay. Are these dogs attacking when I'm in this uniform? Yep. Oh, crud. I'm not wearing the right gear. All my attacks are weaker. This isn't good. I feel so weak. Oh, crud, another one! I didn't think this through. Weesh. Okay. What the? Oh. What the freak? Sorry. What the heck? What the heck? If I click down here, freaking... I think there's... something popped up here. Hold on one second. Whatever. I'll deal with it later, yay. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Changing of the guard, is it about bloody time? Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Rip. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there's no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of that accursed people, won't you? It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. I have a feeling this is voice acting.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
It looks like he got beaten up by the... Yeah.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must, to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
Apologies, Zemros, I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it, mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more, yet I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts they still... Now is not the time, we must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it the soul. Administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last two I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Oh, Aether Current. Oh, it's time for revenge, dog. I have my gear on now. Speaking of gear, I have my helmet now. feel like this is something I feel like this will play a part later. Just a few more years. That's me. Wait, what? So are we not gonna inject it into that one? Just leave that one? Just whatever? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm moving their body. Okay. Okay. Father, is that you? Watch the dogs eat them while they're sleeping here. I want to go home.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
I know, we met your parents.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health, then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kayan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them, and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered. That you remain resolute, even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool. An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Wonder who's on that ship. I'm guessing it's the cheater with the armor. Oh. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Come, we must tell the others of this airship, or hear what they know of it. How come I can't do that? I was shinobi.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others.
I feel like I needed to spread this.
We spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Uh-huh.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy. and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Yeah, good luck with that. He's
Would
wearing
that were
cheating
so
armor.
simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child!
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
I don't see this coming to bite us in the butt
now?
at all. I will not pursue her. If it is for her to think of our master's words and recognize the futility of our course. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Yeah, there's a bit of a... I mean, don't get me wrong, she does need to work through it herself, but when working through it herself has a chance of bringing the entire empire down on our nation, on this nation, maybe you might want to at least tail her to make sure she doesn't do anything reckless before she figures it out. Just a thought. Oh wait. It's faster and easier. Wait, what? Do ninjas have like reduced fall damage or something? Normally that would have hurt me. Who that guy? That's one very slow bird. Did Setsu send you to stop me? You came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. Uh-huh. Sure, yep. Totally not a trap. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrives without warning and gave Yotsu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. This is such a trap. I mean, it's too good, basically. Like, he's like, oh, he comes here unprepared, and oh, the spy just happens to get the information to you the day it happened, and he's in a hurry, it needs to happen right now. It's a trap. Avoid the delay, he has declined a full escort, and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Zermoth, I will. Yeah, no. I know the odds. I know what he's capable of, and that is an open confrontation. I will likely die. But if I succeed, then countless lives will be saved. Doma, Al Amigo, everything will change. Once one life for the world is a price. I would pay 1,000 times over. What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Thank you. I cannot express what this means to me. I can express that this is a foolhardy idea. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Oxen Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Spy? Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard 2 rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. God, stupid. You know how this ends, and they only have themselves to blame. You'll have to tell them. You have to. Maybe just saved their lives. I mean, here's the thing, is that I know this is a trap. Everyone knows this is a trap. It's not going to end well. It just isn't. But the game doesn't give you the option to decline her or try to talk her out of it. It just, you have to go along with her. It's also way too early in the game for us to fight the final boss already. Seriously, did ninjas take less fall damage? What the frig? Okay. A giant pulsating Buddha head. I mean, whatever. Not my place to judge. Ouch! Those things hurt a bit. The pulsating Buddha head thing. That way. This is far enough. Let's discuss our plan of attack. No, I didn't get a choice. The game chose for me. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the Moon Gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape, the manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. You're a fool, you Gary. A fool! If we do end up killing him, it'll probably be like a body double or something. Like not actually him. Up there? Oh, there it is. Oh, did I get all the birds? Really, there's none up in here. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes according to plan, he shall fall by my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we have a 2-on-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Yeah, I see no possible way how this can go wrong. All that remains is to wait. I trust you already. Ugh.
He comes.
Then his full armor. There's that freaking hooker lady, whatever her name is. Yeah, this is gonna end well.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
He's not speaking. He's a body double.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Not awkward at all.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest.
He knows you're
Let
here.
there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Dude's psycho. She's not much better. Oh, I see he hasn't replaced the sword I broke. Yep. Saw that coming.
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
I guess he did
How
replace the
weak
sword.
you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
You're a little stupid. Sorry to say, but right now it's not.
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
Oh.
Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
So dumb. Oh, crud. Us slash this. At least I'm doing more damage to him this time than last time. His armor isn't as cheating as it was. Ah. Oh, crud.
This day you die! Leave this to me.
All right.
What? Okay, there's the cheating.
Let us put you to the proof.
Oh, he activated his cheat armor, see? Only doing 50 damage.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run!
He's cheating, yeah. Is there anything I can do here? Let me kill her. Oh. Let's see. True power.
Give me something to remember.
Oh, what? There's like freaking... Is it possible to defeat him? Like, if I just like keep acting like a coward and keep throwing like daggers at him, will I eventually whittle down his health?
Run, beast, run!
What?
Don't stop now.
Oh, wrong button. Okay, I don't think I can beat him. His health isn't dropping at all. It's still at 98.
Run, beast, run!
Oop, wrong button.
Give me something to remember. Yeah.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to just die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do squat, dude. I guess I'm just gonna have to let him kill me.
Run, beast, run! Don't stop now. Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. Do I have to get it down to 10% or something? Is it really just gonna make me...
Run, beast, run! Give me something to remember. I see.
Oh, crud! Okay. I tried. He's freaking using that cheating armor. I can deal with his mechanics, I can deal with his damage, I just can't deal with his armor. It freaking, like, makes me only do 1% of the damage.
I remember you, Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Deal with the sword. Ah!
Oh, how right I was to spare your life.
I nicked your cheating armor.
Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live!
The frig is wrong with this guy? He's psychotic. You Gary, you idiot! Yeah! Stupid. Yes. Who didn't see that coming? Literally,
you are not worthy.
Everyone saw that coming. Hanzo? Oh, this is not going to end well. I thought he was going to go tell the Scions or the Rebellion.
Dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Yeah, a bunch of farmers are going to be able to handle this.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
Vecure. What the?
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hi!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
How are you choking? You're smoking 24/7. How is this little smoke bomb causing an issue?
My lord?
He's gonna kill her, isn't he? Oh. I thought he was just gonna turn around and, like, behead her or something. Oh. Surprisingly went better than expected. No one died. Although I don't know how she lived. She got, like, slashed straight across the... I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I am heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphanod. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, decided to help her. I didn't have a choice! Seriously! He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Ethercurrent. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale only because he walked away. He could have easily killed everyone there because of his cheating armor. You have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Wounded, you just have one wounded, it's just Yuri. Literally no one else got wounded because they freaking... Because he just walked away. He's like, another time, perhaps. They didn't even deem fit to finish us off. How are you feeling after fighting that demon? I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us, the shinobi too. Yawn.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations, and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Someone's shy.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety.
Yeah,
and
you did.
endangered I know not how many others in so doing.
Yeah, you did.
Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes and left you no choice but to follow suit.
All these things are true.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself.
Doesn't mean she should do it again.
In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
Reluctantly.
That it does.
Begrudgingly.
There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
It was a stupid idea. That farmer boy.
And there they are!
If that farmer boy didn't over here, we would have. Well, actually.
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate.
Yeah, see?
I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
Yeah, questionable. If the villager hadn't told the rest of them and everything like that, Yagiri would probably be dead. He'd probably let you live because he thinks that you'll be a challenge later and seems to find pleasure in that, but Yagiri, she probably survived that.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what.
What good could you do there?
I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
Like Yagiri.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
That's one way to put it.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Yeah, no kidding.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
You mean this one village did?
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
I will be traveling to the some steps somehow. I found Lord Hien once before, and I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was me who put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it is my duty to deliver to you our people's reply. You mean this one village's reply? This one village is basically decide the continuation of this war for the rest of the entire nation. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth in their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man he is. From what I've heard, it's about the same age as me, and then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in the Imperial Province. It is all he has ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in the Shalarian or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move the hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Zemroth, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. Ah, crud. Misclicked. We depart for the Isen Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Zemroth? For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you better contact us. Noble sacrifice is our last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take this for the road. It's a simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Persimmon leaf sushi? We'll buy it. Meanwhile, I will keep in Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Wait, what? Never fought Bahamut.
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
I was like, he's gonna kill her. I said it before.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for.
I mean, he's a psychopath, but I don't really feel all that sorry for her after what she's done.
Oh!
Dang, she got some strength. He's wearing full plate armor, and he's like,
your Eorzean is helping the rebels.
There's like, he's wearing full plate armor, and he's noticeably bigger build than her, and one slap sent him flying. She's got more strength than she looks like she has. What kind of drugs has she been smoking? Seriously, is that a steroid?
I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
Eek.
You mean I can finally go after him?
Yeah, that worked out well last few times you tried.
I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
I never escaped. You were the one who ran away every single time. You're the one who escaped. Meanwhile, in the fingers of Eorzea. Man, that's a deep hole. That's who I think it is?
Aye.
Is that Stygian?
This is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
It's the Stygian, right? Hey, it's your boy!
Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Wait, so is that where what's-his-face fell? The primal? If already let's depart for reunion as Azim Sepi. Our route will be somewhat circuitous, and we will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast past Asari. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. I've been streaming for 2 hours. So next time we meet, it's gonna go to the Stipe, I guess. Okay. See you guys then. Thanks for tuning in.